What's up, guys? So, not my usual video here. Don't get used to this kind of thing, but a few months back, I made an animated reel about something personal in my life, and I felt the need to explain it more than how I did in that short, and that's what I'm here to do today. So, for those who haven't watched it yet, I'm going to put it up and I'm going to explain it a bit before we go in depth. But for those who have watched it, I'll put a timestamp up, and you can just skip to that if you don't feel like watching it again. All right.
What is wrong, my son?
I don't know. I'm just regretting some stuff right now.
I can tell. You seem very unmotivated.
Yeah, I've said and done things I shouldn't have, and even though I didn't mean any harm, I hurt people I care about.
And what have you done about this?
Well, I apologize, tried to make it right.
Have you changed since then?
Yeah, I've been trying to slow down before I speak and stop cursing as much as well. I've been working on it.
Why are you still pondering over past mistakes?
So after that, I step outside and I find a physical embodiment of my mistakes, and I grab it and I throw it into the ocean. And here's what the caption read. Earlier this fall, I had a conviction. It came to me that there's times when I could be straight up rude to people and don't even realize it, blurting out things that I don't really mean. If God has stated anything, it's that you should love your neighbor as yourself, and I haven't been abiding by that. Nobody's perfect, and the sooner we can accept that, the sooner we can grow from said mistakes. So a few months back, shortly before making this video, which was in the beginning of November, I was in a private group chat, and I had ended up adding onto a joke regarding the N-word, and I spelt it out. N-I-G-G-A. I wanted to add, I was the only white person in this group chat, so don't bring anyone else into this. This is my fault, my doing. And I'm not even going to give the context because it doesn't matter. I just shouldn't have said the joke. That word should never be used as a joke, regardless of context or like anything. And there was no malicious intent behind when I had said it, but that doesn't make it better. I was being super incompetent, and honestly, I was oblivious to how deep me texting that out was until I had already hurt people that I really care about. As much as I wish I could, I can't just go back in time and undo it. So the next best thing is to just admit that it happened, accept it, and move forward and try to change for the better. Which I don't expect any of you to do. You don't have to accept this. You don't have to forgive me, but I'm sorry. Which a lot of people who know about this already have forgiven me, and I can't appreciate you enough. Actually, on that note, for anybody who already has commented or is commenting like, oh, it was in a private GC, it's okay. No, it's not, because I have boundaries and you have boundaries, and even if they're not verbally communicated, there's ones that are like set in stone that you shouldn't cross, and I crossed it. And everyone in that private group chat forgave me, and we're good now. But that doesn't make what I did irrelevant, and that's why I felt the need to open up about this. And I guess another reason I'm making this is because it's surprising how many people I already have looking up to me, even as a small creator. And I don't want you guys to look up to someone who can't own up to their own mistakes. And I want you guys to know the true me, not just Dagsby in the animations, right? I want you to look up to someone who can be real with you. And if you no longer look up to me after something like this, I can respect that. That's your say, not mine. And I'm definitely not perfect. Obviously, I've made mistakes. I'm gonna make more mistakes. But what I'm trying to do here is change. And like I said earlier, the first step in that is admitting the problem. And my problem is that there's times that I just don't think before I act. And that's what I'm working on right now. That's also why I'm just not trying to curse anymore in general. Because it doesn't benefit anyone. Like me saying shit, like that doesn't do anything. Cursing isn't cool, guys. Actually, on that animation, I got a lot of supportive comments, even from the people I hurt. And that's awesome to me. And to be honest, it's been a bump in my determination to work on this passion of mine. And I think being an open book about it is the best way to move on from it. But once again, I am sorry for anyone who I hurt, but I've reflected and I've changed. And no, this does not mean I'm done animating. I'm actually very close to finishing my next video, and it should be out in the next couple weeks. Anyways, thank you for listening. Have a good rest of your day.